Joe, something I didn't think I'd be saying to you the next time I saw you, former world champion.
That's furious to say. Nah, but
Just from your point of view, can you just go over the last month or so and just how the information come out and how the process that happened from where you see it?
Um, yeah, it was a bit of a shock, really, because injuries happen in boxing, and I had an injury. I had an extension due to a sprained wrist. It was only like a 3 week one or something like that, just over 3 weeks, and then obviously I broke my hand. Now I had to have a major surgery on it, as you can probably see. It's
Just zoom in there.
yeah, it's not a pretty one. So yeah, I had plates, screws, and everything in it. So had injury. So I already done my research prior to that. And the IBF says you allow 2 extensions, and obviously I brought up people that I've researched the certain fighters that have had lengthy extensions, and there's a few of them. Yeah, I could reel them off, but one comes to mind is Errol Spence. Obviously, he's a high-profile fighter. I think he had over 2 years out, and he hadn't been stripped. He still got his title. So I just don't see the difference in me now. Eddie rang me last week, and no, it was on last week, a week today actually, and said basically the deal was when we made this fight, this, and this, but I wasn't aware of this until post-fight press conference. So I wasn't brought in on any of these back and forths they were having. I wasn't told or anything, so I'm in the dark. So yeah, it's come to a shock for me of me losing my, and it's resulted in me losing my title. So it was a shock. So yeah, I'm not happy. I just don't feel like I've been treated fairly, and yeah, like I said, it's resulted in me losing my title.
Was it Eddie Hearn that broke the news to you that you're going to be stripped of your title?
No, I genuinely, I've only spoke to Eddie. The first time I spoke to Eddie, and the last time was at my my fight, and then after that was a week ago. So yeah, I haven't really had much contact with Eddie, and yeah, my management and my trainer told me.
And have you any appeal against this decision? Is there any process you can take or any procedure you can follow to try and reverse the decision?
Yeah, well, I think my team have appealed. The same again, like I haven't been involved in it. We sent an email. My management sent an email to the IBF directly, and they came back with obviously this and this of what Eddie, the deal was for me to fight for the title. Yeah, so yeah, it's resulted in me losing the title. Yeah, I could probably take it further, but then it's going towards down the lines of legal procedures, and do you really want to be doing that? No, because it ruins relationships in boxing and whatever else, and it's not a good look. So yeah, if it can be sorted without that, then yeah, but yeah, there's nothing I can do now, I don't think.
Has it been indicated to you by Eddie Hearn or your management that when you're ready to fight when the hand's fully recovered that you'll almost automatically go straight back in for a shot of that IBF title?
Yeah, so my phone call with Eddie, he said that I'll be fighting the winner of Zalfa Barrett and Rakimov when I'm able to. So yeah, he's the first in line. So yeah, and my management have told me. So yeah, that's what we plan on doing, getting fit. Obviously I'm training today, I'm just easing myself back in. I've had a few weeks of doing nothing with my hand, and I wasn't able to get it wet and stuff, so I've had to sort of sit down, pull my hair. I don't know if I'm going bald a bit on the top, but yeah, I was pulling my hair out, just itching to get in the gym. But yeah, with you having 3-4 weeks out of doing nothing and sitting around, you soon lose your fitness. And today I only done like 6 rounds and I was knackered, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I trained yesterday. I'm gonna train every day now up until I'm able to punch on this, and it's not going to be a long road back.
Another thing which I'm guessing a lot of fans might not realise, they might think, oh well, you're going to go straight back into a world title fight. I mean, what's the big deal really? But I'm guessing as challenger in the fight, would you be on the shorter end of the purse?
It's all to be decided. Obviously, I haven't spoke to him about that. And now this is the thing. There's a lot of factors involved. Like, is it elsewhere? Is it here? I've lost all my pulling power. Now, this is what I can't get my head around. They said I'm fighting the winner of Rakimov and Zalba. Now, why strip me to give them the shot when they could have just fought for an interim title? Because the winner has to fight me anyway. It just don't make sense. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I can't disrespect him and say it's a fake champion, but you haven't beat the champion to win it. I've been wrongly stripped, and you're fighting for it. So yeah, I don't see him any of them. Even one wins it, I don't see him as a champion. Whoever wins it.
And another point which you just touched on there, and another thing a lot of fans don't realise, it's only really when you win a title that you earn the big purses, even though you'll be on TV, you know, a top level amateur boxer, Olympian. It's only really when you win a world title you can earn serious money.
Yeah, I've worked my whole life for it, and for me to be stripped, it's just like, it sort of questions your love for the sport, and you're thinking, I've worked my whole life, this is where it starts now, and you're thinking, right. But don't get me wrong, like, I love the sport, and when I first sat there for the first week of doing my hand, I'm like, oh, is it worth me carrying on if I got to have so long out? But yeah, I love the sport too much to sort of walk away from it. It's not in me, and I need my title back. I want my title back, and I'm going to get that back along with all the rest.
And just about the hand injury, how long ago did you have the operation, and how is the hand progressing?
I had a 3 week. It'd be 3 weeks on Friday, so I had that. And it's healing nicely, to be fair. Able to clench a fist, not really tight, but I can clench a fist. I got all my movements. My stitches are still in. Obviously they're inside, so they're still hanging out my hand. But I'm just hoping my boy don't grab onto them when I'm just relaxed and chilling. But yeah, it's healing nicely. So I'm able to punch on at the end of December. At least the surgeon said 3 months, so that takes it to the end of December, and then we go 3-month camp. I'm ready to go then.
I'm guessing you're probably shocked, like everyone, when the news came out about CONOR Ben, who you train with and train alongside. I mean, what's your take on the whole thing?
Obviously I was shocked, but like I've said, I've done a couple of interviews now, and I've said like quite a bit on it. Probably ranted on a bit too much, but it's only because where I got a how can I say? It's an emotional attachment. We're in the same gym. He's a mate. We're close. So for me to hear that, it's not nice. Do you understand? And deep down, I know intentionally you haven't done anything and haven't took anything, and it'll all reveal itself in the end. And I think what's doing my head in the most is the people giving him so much stick. Don't get me wrong. Have your say in the matter and whatever else, because it's a shock to everyone, and people are gonna have their fucking 2 pence. They're gonna chuck it in, but have your say and then leave it, and then let everything come out. Let it all reveal itself. But people are going on there and trying to ruin his life, not just damage his career. They're trying to ruin his life, and they're going a bit too far. Now, we all going about mental health and all that stuff, and literally people are going overboard. Now, yeah, and I seen a post he put up, I think it was this morning. It was like, I can't remember the exact words, but I reposted it anyway. It was along the lines of, I hope the how can I say? I can't remember it. Actually, I got it on my phone here. I'll have a look now. So because it was quite good, and it's true. I hope the apology is as loud as the disrespect. Now, he knows deep down, because from that he haven't done anything. He haven't took anything intentionally or whatever. And like I said, let it all come out first, and then we'll go. Funny enough, there was a post I seen yesterday from years ago when Dylan White pulled up, because I went back, because I wanted to see what the thing was and it was the same thing. He failed the drug test, but it came back. It all worked itself out. And he said, "I thank you for everyone who believed in me and trusted me and whatever." And I reposted it because you gotta let everyone have their chance to prove themselves. You're innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, you failed the drug test, but if someone goes and fucking how can I say, go and does a crime, there have to be an investigation, and it's a long process. It's not just you're going away for 10 years or whatever. But yeah, it's one of them things. You just gotta let it run its cycle and let everything come out. But yeah, I'm just like, I've messaged him near enough every day just to see how he is, and because it's a difficult time. He's still young. He's a young man. So yeah, it's not nice to see everyone on him.
One comparison a lot of your fans have made and people within Welsh boxing is how Eddie Hearn has been very vocally supportive of Ben. Certainly initially when the fight was, will it happen or will it won't happen, compared to how he has supported you, which you said very little on the issue.
Yeah, it's listen, I gotta sort of be careful what I say now. Yeah, listen, it is what it is. This is sort of his money. This is golden goose at the minute. Like, don't get me wrong, I got no problem at all with that. But I'm a world champion. Give me some respect. Like, it is what it is. Like I said, the first time I spoke to him since my fight was last week, and that was to tell me I've been stripped, but I'm having a first shot at it. I don't care about a first shot. I just listened to him on the phone. I don't care about a first shot. Don't get me wrong, I want my belt back. But you should have fought for me harder to try and keep my belt. I wasn't brought in any of the deals and told about anything. So yeah, like I said, I feel let down. It is what it is. Clearly he's not interested. So yeah.
Okay, Joe, thanks for your time this morning, and hopefully next time I see you, you'll have some good news about a potential world title shot to regain your title.
Yeah, cheers.